I put a poll on my Facebook page. Everybody answered, and many thought, you know, I gave like, which was your favorite, dark chocolate, white chocolate, milk chocolate, all of the above. All of the above was very popular because we all love chocolate.
I know.
We also love to grill. And
We
sometimes we want to grill, but maybe we don't have an outdoor space.
Right.
Maybe we want to grill, but Mother Nature has other plans. George Foreman has given us the option to grill inside whenever we would like. And you know what? He's brought us several different grills over the years.
Oh, yes.
This is a 5-serving grill, but it's not just grilling because you can broil, you can do a lot of stuff in here. You've got a couple of different plates. We have it for you today. This grill on clearance price, it is less than $80, and it's also available for you on 6 easy payments of $13 and change. Free shipping, as is everything today.
I love that.
And we've got it for you in 2 different colors. We have it in stainless steel or we have it in black. K44730. I had a much earlier incarnation. Boy, have these come a long way.
They have. And you know what my husband really never liked about the Foreman, because he loved the Foreman. You told him, put it on the grill, he would always go to the Foreman because it's a lot easier than any other kind of.
It is. But
what he always missed was the cheeseburger. So now we have a Foreman grill that broils as well as cooks in all the traditional ways. A burger has an 80-20 burger, which is the chuck burger, has that much fat, 20% fat. But in the Foreman grill, 42% of that fat is going to be released because it's not going to be sitting in the fat. It's going to be able to be bent down. But here we've had this, and we had the broil function. And now what I'm going to do is show you how clever this is. So we put in our steaks, and I want to cook these the way I always cook my steaks in the Foreman grill, from the top and the bottom, twice as fast. It's tilted away, so they're not going to be sitting in the grease. They have nice big ridges, so they're going to work really nice. But now watch this. I'm going to sit this in and sear it. That's what's so nice. Now, it knew to go down and be a contact grill. Now, remember before when I took off that lid, it knew to leave the space there so we could have cheeseburgers. So it's a really, really smart grill. It also makes waffles.
Well, see, we're taking you from breakfast all the way through dessert, which is very nice. By the way, we mentioned the grill plates. Want to let you know you do get waffle plates. You'll also get the grill plates, and we're going to send you home with the drip tray and 1 ceramic griddle plate. Nice.
Which is really, really nice. But you don't get just 1 waffle at a time. You get 2 waffles.
And can I just say, these are very nice sized waffles.
They are perfectly sized. They have nice deep pockets. They're tender. They're delicious. Love these waffles. And when you're able to do 2 at a time, that's great. Also, what I like about this is, have you ever seen waffle plates that go in the dishwasher before?
Not off the top of my head,
These
no.
actually pop off, and I want to show you. See how these pop off? This is our heating element down here. Right down below where I am is the heating element. So you have a nice big heating element. You can see how evenly rounded that is. These clip into place like this. There's the heating element. These clip into place like this. Just like that. Same with the top. Love that. So they're really, really easy to work. And when you take these units out and you put them in the dishwasher, they don't take up any more space than the average dinner plate.
And you just poured that waffle batter in there, and you didn't put any spray, you didn't put any oils,
Nothing.
no nothing.
No, nothing.
And then we can set it, I see, to a couple different degrees.
350, 375, 400, 4 1/4, and then we have high broil and low broil. So what I want to show you now is that broil function. You can see here I have the broil function, and look at this buffalo chicken pizza. Is that amazing? But see how this is open here? This light's going to turn off. It has a safety feature so that when I lift it off, the broil actually turns off. But what else is ingenious is when I put it down like this, it knows it's on broil. When that plate gets clipped in, it then becomes a contact grill. So it knows how to operate this all by itself.
It is a
Love
very,
that.
very smart machine.
Very
and I
smart.
think that we have a little list here of all of the different things that you can do.
Yes,
I mean, this is amazing.
You can grill in it, you can broil in it. It sears, it's a griddle. I love everything that it's able to do. It's a waffle iron, and look at how it does these pizzas. It caramelizes, it reheats. I love it for reheating. I had my son, he had fried foods left over, I think it was shrimp. Put it in here. He says it was better than the first time he had it because what it was able to do, it was able to crisp it. Where if you put that in a microwave, any breaded thing, it would have been horrible. This is the best for reheating leftovers. But I want to show you this pizza because you get such great results. That's what I want my pizza to look like. And that's just lovely. And these cook. And you can see there's no sticking to this. Everything works perfectly.
And we've done pizza, and we've done waffles, and we did a burger, and we've done steaks, and we're moving down the line, but you're able to do all of that and more in one machine. It really It's like about the size of a book of construction paper. It's not a huge item, and you're getting it home with all of this versatility for this is 6 easy payments of $13 and change.
Which is really great. And look at how far away the handle is. I think this is a great tool. Like when I taught my kids, I didn't want them really cooking on the open flame. I didn't want them using the oven. I love this because although it works like an oven, it works like a stovetop, works like a grill, it's really a lot safer, it's more controlled. But this is my favorite food structure. I use this all the time because there's always more people coming to my house. And
yes.
Don't get me wrong, I love it, but I need to make what I call mixed grill. It's Magic's mixed grill. What that means is you go to the freezer, you find whatever you have and you add to it, and then you put it with the chicken or the steak or whatever you were gonna have anyhow. But these are cooked perfectly because they're browned on the outside and the internal temperature. So I turned it up really high, got them nice and crispy, and then what I did was I then turned it down so that the internal temperature was cooked. And I love that. But I'm just gonna wipe this off really quick. But I wanna show you, I'm gonna flip this out real quick. See how this is so small? This goes into your dishwasher. No, it's no bigger than a dinner plate. So really just clean them off in your dishwasher.
Well, see, and that's what's so easy about it. So now instead of maybe you decide last minute you want to add some grilled vegetables to your meal.
Right.
Or maybe you decide that a side of shrimp makes everything better. You don't have to fire up the whole grill. If it's hot, you don't want to warm up the kitchen. You don't have to get the oven started. You do it all right here. We've sold more than 50,000 of these since we first brought them in last year. And I think it's because they're easy to use.
They really are.
And when you think about it, 6 easy payments for you of $13 and change. You're using the black. We also have it for you, by the way, in the stainless steel. And I believe the stainless steel's been pretty popular. And you know what? If you've got one of these, we'd love to hear from you and hear what yummy things you have made in them.
Well, here's another example. This is what I was talking about with the kids. You know, the kids come home from school and they want a healthy snack. They want to have something meaningful. They can now make open-faced sandwiches easy. And look at how beautiful these Reubens are. The bottom is crisped up, but this is the new feature, and this is what makes the G-Broil special. It's this fact that we have this open broil system, and it has a high broil and a low broil, which is really, really smart. So what you do is you get the crispiness on the bottom, but you're able to do the high broil. Now, we don't want to use this anymore. I hope I have a lid here. Oh, I don't think I do. All right.
Can I get you something?
No, I was just looking for a top for this, but I want to show you because one of my other things that I do with this, which sounds really unusual, and I encourage everybody to do this, is chocolate chip cookies.
I don't think that sounds unusual at all.
Well, because you don't think to use a George Foreman grilled bacon.
But that's the beauty of it, especially,
It is.
let me tell you something. I've got all kinds of folks in my ear right now saying, those sound really good, actually.
They really are.
I had a George Foreman grill, I forget how many years ago, and it was one of the first incarnations. This is where, you know, after several years and some experience, Mr. Foreman really brings us a multitasking unit.
He does. And you know what? It still has all those features. This is still flexible, so if you have something really thin like the shrimp over here or something thicker like the sausages, it knows to get the contact. You're cooking twice as fast because you're cooking from the top and the bottom. Love that. You're able to tilt it when you want to, meaning the fat's going to drip away from the food, but when you need to bake, it lays flat. So everything you needed to do, it does, and it does it effortlessly. This is your one-stop. It was so funny, I had a friend of mine down the shore, she was getting her kitchen redone. This was her savior. This and her laundry sink.
Right? It's the
She had the George Foreman grill, laundry sink, and her refrigerator, and that's all she needed to really, she sustained herself for 2 months. But that's what's nice.
And that's what is nice. The kids come home from school, they want chocolate chip cookies. You don't have to worry about, you know, taking out the trays and getting the oven started. You're putting them right in the George Foreman and then they're done.
Yeah.
And what I love is that this is smart. And so depending on what you're using it for, it knows how far it needs to close.
It does, and this isn't clean right now, but it will work. So I just wanted to show you. So we had this, and now this is going to go on top of that. It's not going to touch because it's the baking pan. It has a lip on it. But now I have this, so now this is baking.
I was going to say, now chicken-flavored chocolate chip cookies, something new here at QVC.
I don't think we will have that, but I just thought to save time, I would show you how that worked. But I want to show you what we're going to do with this chicken, because look at how beautiful it cooks the chicken. See this caramelization on the outside? It's going to crisp the chicken up. The internal temperature is going to get cooked beautifully. And like I said, what happens so often when you cook chickens and sausages, you get the outside done, but the internal temperature is really, really hard to control. So now what we have is we're going to put the mozzarella on there. And now we're able to broil the cheese. And this is the fun new feature that we never had before. First time we've really brought this to you with the Broil Function. So now You can see it's not here, and it's turned itself off because it's a safety precaution. Now I'm going to put this down, and now it knows that it's a broiler. So I'm going to broil these on low. So broil on low is right here. But again, 350 degrees to 425 degrees, has indicator lights, has an on-off button on the side. I mean, it does everything, has all the features you need.
Well, and that was my question was, how do I know when it's done? But I think we're going to go through some of the features right now.
The features are really nice because it just has a ton of features. I love that it has all the different plates. The waffles are amazing. In fact, we better get those waffles out of here because that's how quickly they get done. And let's see, we should have waffles done, but it has that griddle plate. It has the broil function. And like I said, when I first got it, my big thing when I get a product home is I like to try working it without reading the instructions all the way through. I want to see how smart it is and what you'll see when you get it home. And what I found is this was truly a smart machine. I love the fact that the plates are designed so they're so tiny and so thin, and I love the way everything snaps into place because then it knows whether it's going to be a broiler or a contact grill. But everything you can cook in it is one thing's better than the next.
Well, and
honestly.
that's as you're sitting here talking about this, and I'm smelling these wonderful waffles.
Oh,
this
they're
is
amazing.
a stove. It is an oven. It is a grill. It's a waffle maker. It's all of this combined. You are getting this home for 6 easy payments of $13.33, free shipping and handling, as is everything today on QVC. That's breakfast. You throw a little ice cream on there, you've got dessert. This is wonderful. Whether you are someone who doesn't want to have to get the whole kitchen messy, whether you're someone who your oven, my grandmother's oven used to heat up almost the whole downstairs when it was on. This is how you use this in the summer. Use it during the holidays when you need a little bit of extra room because we never have enough oven space, right? And you've got breakfast and then some covered. Oh, bacon.
And, yeah.
Bacon, you know, bacon makes everything better. Why not?
And you know what I like about George Foreman and bacon? I don't have a mess all over my stovetop.
No.
That's the beauty of this. Like, it's contained. I'd like to call it a contained mess, but when my kids and we were all involved in cooking, I love the fact that this is on my countertop. It's easy to use. Once again, the handle's far away from the heat source, which is really nice. Top and bottom, healthy cooking. George Foreman thought of everything. I mean, honestly, this is just such a great grill. But you can see these steaks haven't been on that long, and I put on these extra big steaks. But you can see they're really browning up nice.
Well, you also have grill marks.
And
I
you
think
do have beautiful grill marks.
So, you know, very often, even if you try and do it on a pan at home, you're getting some flavor, but you're not getting the grill marks.
Right.
And we eat with our eyes first. You love that grill marks on the steak, on the shrimp, on the burgers. And look at how nicely that cheese melted, too.
Oh my gosh, and that's what we missed before, and that's what we have now. So now you get all the bad fat from that ground beef out of there, and then you put on the good fat, the cheese. So there are good fats and bad fats.
Yes, there are. That's one of the first things, the first time I ever used my old George Foreman grill, it was I couldn't believe how much fat was dripping out of there.
It is amazing.
I was shocked.
Yeah, you will be shocked because you know what? You're not ingesting that fat. Your food's not sitting in it, and that's the beauty of it. I think, let's see how our...
Let's see how, oh!
I think the shrimp's probably done. You can see that this is just starting to heat up. This is a really nice pasta bake, but yeah, these shrimp are already done. And that's what's so nice. It cooks in a matter of seconds.
Well, and you know what? You don't have to worry about running back out to turn it. You don't have to worry about when you're turning it.
You don't have to babysit it.
You're losing a shrimp. Yes, there is no babysitting dinner. You close it down. It's smart. It knows. And what you're doing is, I love that you pointed that out too, by cooking both sides at once, you are saving time.
Oh, you're saving a lot of time.
So when you're running late and everybody's been at practice, or when, like we said earlier, you want to spend a little extra time on the beach or at the pool and you still want to have dinner at the same time, this is how you can get it done faster. Today we've got it for you on a clearance price, and it's 6 easy payments of $13 and change. More than 200 have been picked up. We have it for you in the stainless steel option, which has been the most popular. And then we also have it for you in the black. Now, total dimension, about 6.5 inches high, 15.5 inches wide, and 15.5 inches long. Really, when you think about it, looking down at it, it's about the size of, like, you know, a big pad of paper. It really doesn't take up too much space.
It doesn't. And if your family is like mine, my family just really wants to eat healthier. I don't know when that happened, but I'm really kind of proud of everybody.
Just go with it.
Literally, they're eating a lot of proteins and they're eating healthier. So when they're making the sandwiches, the open face is a great idea because they're only using one piece of bread.
Yep.
Making a lot of chicken, a lot of fish. I love the fact that it cooks the most tender fish. It cooks beautifully, whether you're doing seafood, chicken, steaks, sausages, you know, my meal go-to. But I love the fact that it does so many things and does it so well. Once again, touch.
We've got
sizzle.
fish, we've got cookies in here, there's chicken, there's steak, there's pasta, there's pizza, waffles, endless possibilities, and it's easy to use.
I love that.
Isn't that
I do
great?
too.
Yeah.
We're going to eat.
Smells.
Yes, we
It's
are.
time for breakfast.
Want to remind you, clearance price, 6 easy payments, $13 and change. Stainless or black, and let me tell you something, today, everything is free shipping and handling.
Awesome.
So thank you very much for joining us.
Is that
Thank
the
you,
free
my
shipping
friend.
dance?
Yes, the free shipping dance. We're going to do it
like
in the
to dance in
meantime.
the kitchen around here.
We are going to say hello to my friend Rachel Bosing. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, good morning to you. So it's just about 6 a.m. here, Sunday,